The drafting is always an exciting time. It's the unknown is always not knowing where you're going to go, and just by who picks you up at that moment in time can change the direction of your life. Whether it's the people and team that you go into and be around, but also the opportunity of going into hopefully a great environment as well, which can hopefully get the best out of you. And now with the 2020 tournaments around the world, it can really be a launching pad and change the direction of your life. So it certainly is it's an exciting period more than an anxious period, because you never know what's around the corner. Going to St Lucia, I knew obviously how things had panned out the previous few tournaments where we didn't have that much success, but to be able to really start to get some belief within the group as well, and really get the combinations right. It took us a little while to be able to get it exactly right, even the start of the tournament. But once we did, we certainly played some awesome cricket. We beat the Tallawahs twice, who obviously ended up winning the tournament in Fort Lauderdale. The great thing is our squad's not really changing that much from last year, so we should be able to really continue to build on what we were able to build last year. West Indian cricket, obviously, to be able to win the T20 World Cup was another one. Was an amazing achievement. So on the back of that, to be able to play the CPL, be in and around Darren Sammy, who of course has had an incredible amount of success, especially in the shorter formats for the West Indies. And well, I've always played against Darren, so I never had a chance to really get to know him, away from the game as well. So to be able to be captained by him, certainly is a very charismatic guy, very a strong leader. Says things that need to be said at the right times. And on the field, he certainly absorbs pressure very well and is a great decision maker under pressure, which we've all seen for the West Indies as well. But then also to be able to have someone like Mike Hussey, who comes in with his experience, and also the combination of Stuart Williams with Darren as well was a great combination. They both know the right things that need to occur within a team. St Lucia took us a little while to sort of get up and going, but once we certainly did, things clicked beautifully, and we're able to go put on some really incredible performances, especially home St Lucia, which I know the local fans loved, and we certainly did as well. As an Australian player, is always one of the places you always love to go. Watching the tours on TV is always a tough place to be able to play for the Aussies, especially with the quality of the West Indian teams. But also, seeing the footage of the beautiful beaches, the wickets and the stadiums, the West Indian people who love watching cricket as well. If you had a chance to play alongside any player from current era, from the past, if you could choose to bring in two fantasy players, who would you the first one, no doubt, is Sir Vivian Richards. He's just the greatest. How he took on the game, it was so before his time with how he played one-day cricket and Test cricket as well. Just the coolest cat alive, just tough as nails. But also, gosh, I would have loved to have seen how he would have taken on the 2020 game. It would have been unstoppable. Probably the one that I would have loved as an overseas player would have been Ian Botham. The way he took on the game as a batsman is always just moving the game forward, but also with his all-round skills as a bowler as well, is incredibly skillful. But then in the field, you saw what he was able to do, catching wise as well. So I think those two would have been pretty awesome to be able to see what they would have done in 2020 cricket. Having a chance to be able to play in the CPL, play for one of the franchises, be based in St Lucia was a really special time. To be able to really feel like a local, even though I'm certainly not as cool as the locals, but to be able to feel like a local in St Lucia was, and being embraced as a local was, an awesome experience.